Hey guys, AscendantGod here, and below. Here with Raid Shadow Legends. Today, going to be covering how to get more speed or be faster. Alright, this came up recently when I guess one of the subscribers to my channel here made a comment that on one of my arena videos about how I told him everything is about speed in there, and I showed some samples of some speed runs for really quick easy wins in Gold 4 Arena, and one of the comments in there was how to get more speed from one of the people. So you can thank them for me doing this video here, because I realized, yeah, a lot of people don't know how to get more speed necessarily and what you're looking for. So I'm going to cover that in this video today here. So now to start, speed is vital for Arena. I mean, you look at my latest Gold 4 speed battles for some more tips, and you can see why it's so important and how easy I win at least 95 to 98% of all the battles in Arena, mainly because I'm faster than the enemy. Alright, it's also vital for Spider 20. Or really Spider in general, the Spider Dungeon. Alright, it helps you get through, say, if you have like champions like Royal Guard here. Royal Guard is an amazing champion on that boss because of this enemy max hit point damage. When you get up to the Spider 20, the higher you get up in Spider, the more damage it does to that boss, and it just does huge damage. Like, with the right group, you will literally take away more than a quarter of the boss's hit points with this one single attack. So of course it's all about this one, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown, so you want to rip through turns as quickly as possible. Speed group lets you do that. Alright, and then Cold Heart, same thing. She has an ability like that as well. So with that said, here's how to get more speed, guys. The first thing, you have to have the right champion. Alright, now as far as the champion, you want a champion that has a speed aura, which gives the speed boost. Alright, now it gives a boost to the base speed when it comes to a speed aura, which means the white speed that you're looking at here. So for High Katoon, it would be a boost to the 104 base. Alright, now High Katoon is an example here. She has this aura here where it increases all allied speed in battles by 19%, and this is in all battles, which is great. You can use her anywhere. So if you don't have her yet, she's a login reward. So this is one champion I wanted to touch on first, because you're all guaranteed to get her if you don't have her yet. You look at your login rewards, and I want to say she's like the 60-day login reward, or maybe it's even the 30-day. You're guaranteed to get her. Alright, and she works in all battles, which is great. And again, it's going to be a boost to the base speed here, so it would be a boost to the 104. But when it's an aura like that, this increases ally speed, so it means all allies. So everybody in that group is going to get a boost of 19% to their base speed. Alright, now, you have to keep in mind what battle it is, because say with Arbiter has a stronger speed. It's a 30% boost speed, but it's only in the arena. So you have to pay attention. Is this in all battles, or is it in arena? Is it in faction wars? So she will only give this boost to her and her allies when she's in arena. That's it. Alright, so you got to keep that in mind too, to pay attention to where the speed boost will come apply to, whether it's all battles or certain ones. Alright, so next thing you want out of the champion is turn meter boosts. Alright, so say for example with High Katoon, again, she fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. This is again just amazing, because she boosts up everybody else's turn meters and she gives them a 30% increased speed. So whichever champion you have that has this, that's the champion you want to be the fastest out of your entire group. Okay, because when this champion goes, even if they're a lot faster than everybody else, they're going to give everybody else that 15% boost to their turn meters, and on top of that, they're going to give them a 30% increased speed buff for those 2 turns as well. So that's why you want the champion that has this ability going as soon as possible, because then they boost up everybody else. So again, now, keep in mind, depending on your roster, you're not always going to have your champion with the speed aura combined with a turn meter boost. Like say for example, alright, Apothecary here. Now Apothecary is great for turn meter boosts, and he has heals. Now with him though, his aura only increases allied defense. So say you might have somebody else with a speed aura that has decent abilities, But then you might have Apothecary as your speed booster because he has this boon of speed here. Places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies and fills their turn meters by 15%. So again, same thing that High Khatun does, only difference is he doesn't have a speed aura. So if you have somebody with a speed aura in your leader slot and you have Apothecary with this speed booster, the person you want going the fastest is Apothecary here, because Apothecary is the one, they're going to benefit from the speed aura anyway, but you want them going first because you want to give all your other allies that turn meter boost and the 30% increased speed boost. So when it comes to that, again, just keep in mind your speed aura doesn't necessarily need to be the same champion that has that turn meter boost or speed boost, but you want the person with the turn meter and speed boost like Apothecary being the one that is the fastest. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind as well. All right, now keep in mind too that the speed booster is more about making all your allies faster and not necessarily about their own abilities. Like with High Khatun here, I don't feel like her abilities are that great. They're okay, but more than anything, my High Khatun I use in battles for her speed aura and the turn meter boost to boost up everybody else. So don't underestimate that. Some people look at High Khatun and they go, oh, well, I don't like her abilities that much. I mean, yes, she makes my allies faster, but she herself isn't that great. But do not underestimate the value of this turn meter boost and the increased speed boost. I mean, a 30% increased speed boost means that your champions are going 30% faster. It means they're ripping through turns a lot quicker, and it's really, really valuable, guys. So definitely, if you haven't been taking advantage of those things yet, start taking advantage of them. All right, so now as far as High Khatun, like I said, you're guaranteed to get her. Another one that you can get eventually, Arbiter. Arbiter here comes from the missions. So if you're not familiar with the missions, it's on the bottom left down here, the missions. When you get to the very, very last mission, you get her. She's very hard to get. Takes a long time to get there. It's very, very difficult. But when you get her, she is amazing in the arena because, again, she boosts all the allies by 30%. So it's another 11% more than what High Khatun does. But whatever you can work with is what you should go for at that point. So if High Khatun is what you got, go with High Khatun. All right? So we covered the champions and the abilities you're looking for in them. So now next, the artifacts. All right? Now, the artifacts, what you want on most of them is just like boosts of speed on the substats. All right? Now, with boots, they're the one exception. With boots, you want speed on the main stat, all right, which is this stat right here, all right? Now, with boots, they're the only slot that actually has speed as a main stat. Everything else, it's going to be substats you're going to see down here. So with boots, they're the one thing where you want the stat to be here. And now with boots, the best you can possibly get is 6 stars. Like 6 stars, it would be 45 speed instead of 40 speed. So basically with the boots, every star gives you an extra 5 speed. So just remember that, all right? So with the 6 star is the best, it'd be 45. With the 5 star, it's 40. With 4, it's only 35. It goes down from there. So the more stars you have, the higher the final stat is going to be, all right? So you want the boots with the main speed stat, but then everything else you want with speed on it in the substats. So see, like with chest, you will not see speed in the chest piece main stat, but notice I have it in a substat here, so I have 10 speed boost, and what happens is that when you start out, you see the speed 1 here. Regretfully, it only gave a boost 1 time to the speed, but what you want to do is if you see a speed in one of your stats down here on a piece of gear, start leveling that gear up and see, do you get a boost to the speed? This one only got 1 boost, but for now, my Arbiter is my top priority for quick wins in Arena. I have High Khatun next in line for these stats here, all right? And so she has 10 on this chest. She has 14 on this. Now see, this one here I lucked out and I got a boost to the speed 2 times, which boosted it up to 14. All right, so that's great. But again, all these other pieces, it's going to be on substats, not the main stat. Except one exception, all right? With these here, you will never see speed on a ring. You will never see speed on an amulet. But with banners, you can also see speed again, all right? So again, you want to pay attention to the substats on this gear. So with these boots, is the main stat. The other 5 substats. With these 2, you'll never see it. Banner, substat again. All right. Now, what you want here is you want to get this on speed sets when it comes to these 6 pieces here. All right. Meaning that you want that not only the substats to have the speed, but you want it on the artifact sets that are the speed sets, because those with 2 artifacts per set, you get speed plus 12%. Now again, this is 12% to the base speed, but this really adds up. If you have 6 pieces with a boost of 12% to the base there, you're looking at 3 sets altogether. That's 36% boost to your overall speed just from the sets. So that's huge. So first thing you want to be looking for is to be farming for the speed sets, which you're going to find in Dragon. All right, and then once you have the speed set, you look for the substats to be speed and go from there. All right, and then now, of course, with the banners you're going to find in Spider, so they're a little bit harder to farm, but once you can get the banners from there, then you're looking for the speed on the banners. All right, so now as far as the last thing here, glyphs. All right, now the glyphs cannot be applied to the boots because glyphs can't be applied to a main stat. Glyphs get applied to the substats, but you see here where I have speed plus 2, have again speed plus 2. So your main champion that you want going the fastest, when you have some speed gear that you know is really, really good, you want to go to the upgrade and you want to go to the speed glyphs that you have that are the strongest. So this could be 1 through 4 here, so I would want to apply those to the champion that I want to be the fastest. Now the glyphs, if you don't know yet, you get from Faction Wars. All right, so with Faction Wars, and it's random, like you're just randomly going to get speed glyphs sometimes, so you'd want to apply those to the best speed gear that you have, and then put that on your champion that has those turn meter boosts and speed boosts that we mentioned previously. All right, so as far as where you get them, again, you're going to go to the dungeons here, and as far as where you're going to get the speed sets, it's this Dragon's Lair here. All right, so you see speed, artifact drops, speed sets, and that's where you get the 2 pieces plus 12%. All right, so that's what you're looking for. The higher you can farm, the better, because here you see, like at the lower levels, it's only like, say, 1 to 2 stars, 3 to 4 stars here, 3 to 5 stars. At the very, very end, when you can do stage 20, it's going to be 5 to 6. So you're guaranteed to get a minimum 5-star set, which is great. All right, or I should say 5-star artifact. So the higher you can farm here, the better. And especially when you get to this, it's great because you're only getting 5 and 6 star. But it's going to take you time. That's the thing, is you're going to have to gradually farm. Like, say, at one point, the best you may be able to farm is only stage 8. So you're going to be shooting for, you know, 4 to 5 stars at that point, and gradually increasing your champions to the point where now you're powerful enough where maybe now you can farm stage 12. And now you're aiming to 4 to 5. And then eventually you get up to stage 20 where now you're farming for 5 to 6 star. So you're going to have to work your way up incrementally. You can't just get frustrated and be like, man, I can't farm 5 to 6 star yet, man. I can't do this. Well, it's because you have to farm what you're able to at that point and work your way up. Now, Spider's Den is where you get those banners. Like I said, the frustrating thing with this is that you won't even see banners until stage 8. All right, that's where you see the drops here, where you'll get the banners. All right, prior to that, you'll only be getting the rings and the amulets. See this on the bottom left here, the symbol. So this is the ring symbol, this is the amulet symbol. Once you hit stage 8, that's when you start getting banners. And just so you know, you will not see very many banners in stage 8, but the higher up you get, the more banners you'll tend to see. So when you're finally able to do stage 20, you'll be seeing a lot of banners. So in the beginning, I know people get frustrated where, again, they're like, man, I'm not getting any banners. I have tons of rings, tons of amulets, but no banners. Trust me, once you're able to get up to these higher stages, you're going to see plenty enough banners, tons of banners. So don't worry about that. It just takes time. That's all. All right. And then one last thing here. As far as the aura that I mentioned previously, like I said, the only person that's going to give an aura boost is the champion in your lead slot. So you see here, leader slot, and it shows no champion with aura selected. So you see what aura is getting applied up here as well. So note, when I go to get my High Katoon here into that slot, where the heck is she? There she is. Okay, here. So see, leader slot, put her in the leader slot. Now, aura skill increases ally speed in all battles by 19%. All right, so now I know this aura is getting applied, and I know I'm getting the turn meter boost and speed boost from High Katun as well. All right, so just show you an example of it really quick here as well. So like with Spider, like I said, Spider, it's very, very important to have that speed there. All right, now, well, yeah, I don't really want to show it with Spider. I'm going to show an example with the Arena really quick. Just I think the Arena is the best to show an example, because with Arena, it is so very, very important to go first in Arena. Like, let me show you this group here. So good example. Now look at this team power. This team power is quite a bit higher than mine. So some people would look at that and be like, oh, I don't know, and they have an attack aura, they're going to hit me really hard. If you're fast enough, it won't matter. So you see their leader is the one on the far left. My leader is the one on the far right in Arena here. So you see their aura increases magic ally attack in all battles by 36%. Mine increases ally speed in the Arena by 30%. Now this is Arena, so I'm getting that aura applied in here, and it's from Arbiter. It's a 30% increase to my base speed. That is amazing. So I'm going to be faster than them, and let me show you how important speed is for some of these who are going like, well, I don't have any champion that's that great with speed yet, so I don't think I'm going to go with speed yet. In Arena, trust me, you want to go with speed. Look at my turn meters right now compared to the enemies. Now, some of these champions, like my Nethril, isn't that fast, so this champion looks like they're a little faster. This champion looks like they're almost as fast as him, you know, so you would go, well, if it wasn't for my speed aura, Nethril wouldn't be this fast. But fortunately, the speed aura helps him. And then now look at the turn meter boost here, all right? So the speed aura helped all of my allies be a little bit faster. My Arbiter here has almost 300 speed. She's ridiculously fast. So she's a lot faster than my other allies. And then look at what she's going to do. She fills the turn meters of everybody by 30%. And then also puts a 50% increased attack buff on them. So all of my champions need less than 30% of their aura to go first, or I should say 30% of their turn meters. So look at what's going to happen to everybody else's turn meters. Boom, now all of my allies are going before the enemies. So see, before Nethril was about the same as this champion here. Now this champion's not going to be going. My Nethril's going first. Now, one thing I don't understand, it gets a little confusing in Arena, is you'll notice even though I filled all of my allies' turn meters right now, you would think that all of them should go first, and these turn meters shouldn't be going up at all. For some reason, with the mechanics in Arena, even if your allies' turn meters are filled like that from Arbiter or High Katun or whatever, you're going to notice the enemy's turn meters are still going to increase every single time one of your allies goes. Now, watch, for example, my Dracomorph, I'm going to apply a defense down and weaken, which in Arena, defense down is also paramount. You want, after the turn meter boost, you want your ally going that has defense down. If you have weaken and defense down, even better. But defense down is stronger than weaken, but if you only have weaken right now with an AoE attack that can apply it to everybody, do that. Like, say if you have like Skull Crown, then have your Skull Crown go next. Then next you'd want somebody with an AoE attack going. So for me, it's Big on here. He has a strong AoE. If you have somebody like Bellower, Bellower can do the same thing, and Bellower will hit just about as hard as Big on. It's just Bellower's abilities aren't quite as good as his. But now look at this. So nobody has gone yet still on this team here, but because I was faster, I got to apply defense down. I got to apply weaken on all of them before they've even had a turn yet. And then now Big Un's going to go. 3 out of 4 of them are dead. The only reason he didn't die is because I didn't get a crit on him, because he's an affinity that I'm weak against, and with an affinity you're weak against, there's a 30% chance that you will not crit. And so no matter how much crit rate you have on you, there's always still a 30% chance that you will have a weak attack. Weak attacks cannot crit, but that's okay, because now I have Nethril, which has a different aura. So now Nethril has over 100% too, so he's going to crit on this champion. And there they go, 64,000 damage. And look, they never went once. I killed all of them. All of my allies were at full hit points. They never even got touched. And again, it's because I was faster than the enemy. That's all that it came down to. And even with these speed auras, it really comes down to whoever is faster. Because, okay, they have a speed aura here, but I'm most likely going to go faster because I have so much speed in arena. And that's why, even if you say, well, why am I going to bother? Because everybody has speed in arena. I don't feel like that's a good strategy because everybody uses it. But what that comes down to, now you see they did get one turn there. That's not good. But now I should be going from here on out. So yeah, they got one attack, but now I get to attack and everybody's dead except for one champion. So again, it was all about the speed and who went first. That's it. All right, so now the reason that, like I was saying, you might go, oh, well, what does it matter because everybody uses the speed aura and everything, so like, you know, why not do a different strategy? Again, you see, the reason everybody does that strategy is because it is so powerful. But then once you do have that strategy where you have a speed aura and you have a turn meter boost, then, like I said, it's about getting the gear that's going to make you as fast as possible. Now look at my speed here. My Arbiter's speed, 110 base, 189 on top of that. She has 299 speed, almost 300 speed, and that's just what she has coming out of the gate. Let alone, that doesn't include her speed aura here that she gets in arena by another 30%. So that's like another, what, like 33 speed on top of that. So in arena, she has over 300, like almost 330 speed. Actually, she might have about 330 speed in arena, I think. So I'm not doing a number crunch off the top of my head, but she has about 330 speed in arena right now with the aura and with her base and the bonuses. But now see, like I have a banner on her. I have the fastest banner I could possibly get on her. 13 base plus 2 from the glyph. She has 6-star boots. So again, like I mentioned previously, that's 45 speed. All right. Then my chest piece, 9 speed plus 3. Now the chest piece, I didn't have a chest piece that was that great yet. The best stat that I got was like the 9 plus 3. And then, but then again, gloves, 14 base plus 2. This, 17 plus 2. All right, so, and every single set on her is that speed set too. So then not only is there the speed substats, but there's the bonus that she's getting from every 2 pieces of plus 12%. So she's getting a 36% bonus from all of this gear here, which you see in the green over here. Then the substats are also giving her bonuses, which you see again in the green over here, and the glyphs are also giving her bonuses, which you see over here. So I think that about covers everything as far as where you get speed and how to apply it to your champions here. So I think that covers everything as far as where to get it, how valuable it is, and even showed you an example here. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything else you need, guys, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I think that covers just about everything here as far as speed in a champion. So I wish you guys luck with it. Again, it takes time. Just be patient. Especially the hardest thing to get is those banners with speed on them, because you're not always going to see substats of speed. Like you look at the banners, a lot of times like this one doesn't have speed on it. No speed. No speed. You'll never see it as the main stat on this. You'll only see it as a substat. This one does have a speed on it. So sometimes if you see it, now see this one only has 9 though. This one had 13, which is why I have this one on her. So that's it. All right, so that's all that I got for now though, guys. Hope that helped you out there as far as the speed and where to find it and how to get it and what options you have. So I wish you guys luck with it. That's all I got for now. So until the next episode, you guys take care. Good luck with boosting up your speed there. And until the next episode, you guys take care. Hey guys, Anthony here, also known on this channel as AscendantGod. And shout out from down below because we love everybody equally here. Well, thank you guys for checking out the channel here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with the latest content as I provided on here. Also, be sure to check out the description sections of the videos regularly as well. That's where I provide you guys with all the resources that I'm able to find that I think would be useful for you. It's also where you can show your support, and it is much appreciated because regretfully, playing video games and making funny videos doesn't support the family. So any support you guys give is really appreciated. And other than that, I think that's about all that I got for now. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get back to this here. I think I almost got it figured out. So wish me luck, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. So until then,